Hola, I wanted to read a few verses from Matthew 18 that really hit home with me today. I was reminded of these verses earlier, and it really is very helpful for me, so perhaps it will be helpful for you as well. It's about making peace, trying to make peace with people who won't have it, and who cop out of they're not maybe honest enough to acknowledge the fact that they don't want peace, and so they say they're too busy for it, which isn't transparent at all. It's only transparent if you're accustomed to living in denial, or it's only real if you are accustomed to living in denial. And if you live in denial, then you're kind of shocked by people who say things that are not in denial, which is, I think, a huge problem actually in the world right now. Pick your issue. It's kind of throw a rock in any direction, hit any of the issues that are milling around like rabid ferrets waiting to devour us all, and ask yourself which one of those you're too busy to ignore, or that you're so accustomed to being in denial about that people who are not in denial about that issue offend you or infuriate you or aggravate you. What do you mean I don't live in the truth? What do you mean I have no heart for reality? What do you mean I'm afraid of the truth? What do you mean I'm afraid of reality? Who are you? Where's my tar and my feathers? Let's get into a war on Twitter about it. It's like having a food fight in the cafeteria of a prison. Who cares? Why are you on that stuff anyway? I hit him with the pie. I win. You're in a prison, and the food was served to you by the commissary, and it's not real. Por favor, despertar, amigos, please. Gosh, dang it, you're driving me crazy. Okay. It has almost nothing to do with this verse. Actually, it has everything to do with this verse. That's why I'm rambling about this. Matthew 18:15, en inglés and then en español. Before this video becomes long at all, I'm going to do this now and get it over with. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. Oh, that would be great. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of two or three witnesses every word may be established. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as a heathen man and a publican. At some level, you just got to write them off. And the Bible's telling you you have to. You do what you can. You go the extra mile. It's worth it. People are worth it. Jesus died for all of us. That is something that none of us would do. It'd be hard for us to do that to our closest, most cherished friend, love, relationship we have in the world. It'd be hard to do that. Jesus did it for people who hated him. But if they won't have it at some level, after a few times, you don't just throw in the towel right away, but if they continue to be too busy to make peace with you, then they're going to have to they're going to have to suffer the consequences of that busyness, and their sanctimony, as I like to say, will fuel the fires of their torment for eternity. And they have been warned. Mateo 18, versículos 15 a 17. Por tanto, si tu hermano pecare contra ti, ve y repréndele, estando tú y él solos. Si te oyere, has ganado a tu hermano. Mas si no te oyere, toma aún contigo uno o dos, para que en boca de dos o tres testigos conste toda palabra. Y si no los oyere a ellos, dilo a la iglesia. Y si no oyere a la iglesia, tenle por gentil y publicano. Thanks for watching. Dios te bendiga. And as they say in Spanish, to God. Adios.